Now the lab data, we have so many files are available. If I go to the emp.csv, for example, then this file I want to load it, how I can connect it. And interesting thing is, this is URL based now, right? This is URL based. Today I may be explaining this one. My source is located in the GitHub. Tomorrow you may have your source is some web-based place you have it. It may be as simple as Google Drive also maybe. Inside the Google Drive, you have one file is available, you want to load it. Or it may be Amazon S3 somewhere account, we have the data, we want to load it, right? So any web-based somewhere we have the data and we have to get into the our OneLake, how we can get it. Now, in my case now, if I go for a raw, I'm able to see the raw file, I'm able to see it. This is what my raw file. So GitHub has two types of URLs basically. One is this one, whatever you are seeing is it's a browsing one. Okay, you can see the URL github.com, something it will be there, right? Let me copy into the notepad so that I can able to compare clearly. I'm copying it. This is browsing one. We are browsing the data like this, right? And I want to get the actual content, raw content. I want to get it. I need to click on the raw. The moment I click on the raw, whatever URL is generating, this one is accessible to anyone using the API call kind of thing. So slight difference is available between these two URLs. This path is common. This path is common, but initial beginning is the base URL is here. What is the base URL here? github.com. Here, what is the base URL? raw.githubusercontent.com. That's what the difference is available. In our pipelines, we are going to use this URL, we are going to use it. What is our source? Raw GitHub
GitHub source.
usercontent.com is our source. This is for browsing. This is for in order to access our data actually. Okay, now go here, go to here. Then I want to create a pipeline. Let me go and try to create a pipeline. So I'm going for my pipelines folder 02. We completed 3. Now we are trying to do the 4th one. Let's try to go for new item, then pipeline. Then this is a 04, maybe PL, I will give it PL04. And we are trying to say this as a source is GitHub, right? So we are trying to say as a from, okay, then git to, we are saying as Lakehouse. Okay, Lakehouse deltaTable. Lakehouse deltaTable. Okay, now go and try to click on here, create. Then you can able to see pipeline is going to be coming here. Right. Now, as usual, we are trying to select here copy data activity. Then select here, okay, what is the source and what is the destination. So source I will show you first. This is the main key point. This is the only one point which is changes previously whatever you did it to, now what you're going to do it. We use different types of sources, but not the GitHub source. We are trying to browse here, then we have to select here what is your source, we have to select here. If I go and try to type here git, then I may not have any direct connection. If I type here git, do I have any direct connection? No, I don't have any direct connection. But still I can able to get this data using the HTTP connection, I can able to get it. So we can go and we can take here HTTP connection. So that's what we are seeing as HTTP connection, we are seeing it. Or we want to go with the one more thing is available, Yeah, web is replaced HTTP here. Okay, fine. HTTP. In old versions ADF, there is a web also separately available. Now, okay, now I want to go with the HTTP. Let us select here. Then it is asking, tell me the URL, then connection credentials, connection name, and data gateways. So the URL, we can go ahead and you can directly pass entire thing, you can pass it, or else you can pass only the base URL, you can pass it, that means still here. Rest of things you can configure later, you can configure it. I'm putting here up to here, I'm putting it, that means base URL, I'm putting it. I can say this as generally our connection base URL kind of thing. So I'm trying to pass here URL, I'm passing it. So this is what our raw GitHub user content.com. Then you can provide here connection name, you can provide it. And if you want to create a new connection, you can create it. Looks like already I created in previous batches. That's what I'm seeing here, SRC, GitHub, HTTP dev, I'm seeing it. But if you want to create the new one, you can create it. So you can go on, you can say as a connection name. So we are managing B100 is our prefix. Then we are trying to say as a gate, then it is a connection, we are saying as a connection. Then in case if your repository is private repository, then we are going to pass here username and password, we are going to pass it. Okay, even if it is a public repository, there is no username and password requirement here. Now, as of now, it's a public repository. That is the reason I'm not authenticating anything, any username and password. Then click on here connect. Now you can notice we are able to make here connection. We are able to make it B100 git connection. We are able to make it. Then it is asking here relate to URL. Yeah, any question? No. Okay, now it is asking relate to URL. Now relate to URL, we can go ahead and we can pass what I want here is once this connection is created, then next we have here, this is the path I want to access it. So you can go and you can select this path, you can select it and you can put it here. This is the relative URL. Now file format is, we are trying to select as it's a delimited text and it is a comma separated one, it's okay. Now till here, whatever we did it, just try to preview and see we are able to access it or not. We are able to preview the data, that means we are able to access the source properly, and then you can able to load into deltaTable very easily, you can able to do it. Only change is how to make the connection to the git is the only change. Wow, beautiful. I'm able to see the data, I'm able to see it. Now I can close this, then go to the destination.
How do we know that relative URL is correct?
Because I already copied that URL and I pasted here, and up to domain.com or .in whatever available, that is
Okay.
called as a base URL. Rest of all is called as a relative URL.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we are trying to configure a destination. We do have already connection is available. I think this is what our connection we created. B100 connection something. No, it's not there. Okay, if it's not there, then you can go and you can select your connection. You can select it. Browse all. Then this is what our connection B100 Lakehouse. Okay. Now we can go and you can select here table. I want to create a new table. I want to create it in the DBO schema. I want to create it, and it is a TZT and get data, for example. So click on here, create. Then remaining all things are leave as it is. Click on save. Then click on here run. Now we accessed something which is available in the web-based Git file is available. The Git file we used as a source, and we are able to write the data into our Azure Cloud Fabric. We are trying to write it. Okay, indirectly we are saying as one cloud location to another cloud location, we are trying to write the data. Okay, you can see the input properly, how it is came here. Like you can see, this is what the type is equal to HTTP server location. These are related to URL, what it is taking. Okay, and we do not given anywhere base URL, we did not provide it anywhere. Now, if you go and try to close this and observe here, it succeeded. And how many records are came here? You can observe number of rows is equal to 15. Number of rows copied also 15, we received it. So only change from previous to now is how to configure the source. That is the only piece which is changed. This is the only piece which is changed. Okay. I'm trying to save this one. Let's go to the save. Already we saved it. Now this JSON code, if you want, I can provide it so that you can able to replicate very quickly. You can able to replicate it. You can go to the view, add the JSON code, copy this to the clipboard. Then I'm trying to paste into the notes. I'm pasting it so that you can able to utilize very quickly.
Could you
So
please
I
show
think we are.
me again
Mhm.
that destination source? I missed that one because my system rebooted.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Let me put this one first. Pipe load this one, right? Okay. Okay. This activity corresponding code is available with me now. I can provide this one. Okay. So Deepti, nothing much you missed actually. Okay, what all we are changed is here source connection. We selected the connection we selected here. The connection is we provided the base
Yeah.
URL. This URL we can divide into two parts actually. Up to .com we generally say as a base URL. Up to .com whatever available that we are going to say as a base URL.
Okay.
After .com whatever available that is called as a relative URL. That's how generally we're going to divide this one. Okay, now
Okay.
this is the relative URL. Using this base URL we made the connection here. We passed the base URL. That's what we can see here. Okay, and we given the
Mm.
name of that one. We given something b100 git connection. We given the name, and we are using the public repository. There is an authentication kind also anonymous. That means any username password I did not provide it. But however, we have here private repositories are available means you can go ahead and you can pass the username and password, you can pass it. Now, once you create the connection, then I passed here related URL, I passed it. That's it. Target is already, how to configure your Lakehouse and
Mm.
target table.
Yeah, this one I know.
Yeah. Try it. If you face any problems, let me know. Anyhow, I given the JSON also in the notes. You can practice very well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Right. Now, let us move on.